Hi, I'm Toyya Braskey. My Facebook page is Galveston Psychic Paranormal Researcher. From week to week, I love to come on and tell you stories that are of spiritual significance. So, last week I had created a video about the use and validation of quartz crystals. And in that video, I had suggested or joked about people giving me crystals. And I had said that I don't have a house full of crystals, but if I had it my way, I would go dig in the mud in Arkansas and I would go find a beautiful crystal. Or I wish that a geologist or people who didn't want their crystals would just gift them to me. So I made that video and I posted it, and that was only 1 week ago. And then I was at work, and what I want to tell you is every thought that you have towards another person is felt by them. You may not be able to tell whether or not it affected them or not, but when you send out a thought, it is felt by another person. Your energy, whatever you're thinking, is felt by that person. So, I'm at work doing a security job, and I am trained from my previous jobs in the criminal justice system, and also as a security professional, to watch behaviorisms and to surveil people. And I'm looking for different behaviors in the way that they act as they're going through a crowd and kind of analyzing them. So I see a family approaching me, and it's a family of about 4 or 5. And most of the family is pretty normal, just walking towards me. But there's a little girl who's 8 to 10 years old. And as the little girl is walking, she sort of distanced herself a little bit from the family. And every time she walks by any object, she slaps it with her hand. You know, just slap, 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 slap. And so I'm watching her and I'm thinking, well, that's typical. Children get upset. But something within my soul, being a psychic, also just zoomed in on her and immediately recognized that the little girl has to be going through something personal that the family does not know about. And I really felt a deep concern for her. So as the family gets closer to me, they start to have a conversation with me. And I'm talking to them, but I'm still zeroed in on the little girl. And the little girl turns to the wall, and she puts her forehead against the wall, presses it against the wall. And I can tell still that little girl is going through something, and her family does not even recognize it. And I can see it just as clear as day. So with everything in me, I am praying for her. I'm sending her healing thoughts. I'm concerned about her, and my energy is so strong for her that I'm thinking, what can I do for her? Because on certain security jobs, you're not allowed to get involved in personal things like that. My job may be something completely different from that, and more like criminal activity other than emotions. So all I could do was ask for spirit help for her. You know, as she's walking by, I can't say anything, but I'm asking the spirits, please help this little girl. I don't know what she's going through, but I can see it and I can feel it that she's going through something. So they exit out the door, and as the family leaves and they disappear, about 5 minutes goes by, and I've already considered that they've already driven away and left the property. all of a sudden I see the little girl that I was concerned about. She comes in the door by herself, and she walks straight up to me, and she has something in her hand, and she says, "Here, I want to give you something." And so she opens her hand, and in her hand she has an orange moonstone crystal. Now, out of this huge crowd, what are the chances that this 8 to 10-year-old girl that I'm concerned about is carrying a orange moonstone crystal, and then she comes in after I'm worried about her and gives it to me as a gift? That is so strange and so wonderful at the same time, that that little girl doesn't know that I will probably keep this forever. I will think about her, and I will send her prayers today to make sure that she's okay. But I guess the point that I want to make to you is, remember that every thought that you think about a person, even now as you are watching my video, or today when you're at work, or whatever you're doing, those thoughts that you are thinking about another person, whether they are hateful or loving or caring or destructive, do affect that other person. So please be careful about the things you think about. And if you know that someone needs help, send them your thoughts. Pray for them. Send heavenly beings to help them. So I just wanted to tell you that story, and have a great day. Bye.